We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Right to the air goes Howell. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
48-yard line. Got it. Ready? Set. 79. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing is Howell. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
He'll find the rookie third-round pick, Kyle Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he will score! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. For Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is first here in the NFL. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Go! 19 Lion. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60.
To throw is Howell. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Bowers, the man in motion.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Howell. Out of the backfield. It's Ashton Jeanty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Big opening up the middle. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. For Jeanty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And a touchdown there, the first of his NFL career. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard
From
line.
29, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Henderson.
Number 32, Henderson, the ball carrier.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Back deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Howell. They'll find 50 out of the backfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Jeanty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Howell. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the side, by now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here goes tonight. He'll step up and run this. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Second and 1 now from the 21. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. For Diggs, that's his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Raiders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Once again, it's Jeanty. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Howell. That's caught left side by Bowers. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 33 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's a handoff to Jeanty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Joshua Palmer on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Patriots.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, right here.
Here's Howell. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Let go.
He'll get this out wide, and he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing, no touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
1st and goal.
We're back to Foxborough after this.
On the jump.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Go. 70 Timberwolves.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Howell, touchdown Las Vegas. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw again is May. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
32-yard line.
Here we go, son. It's in right. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Out to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
5. Hey, what's up? Here. Crazy.
Throwing is May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Flush to his right. That's caught! And he's in! Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Throwing is Howell. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Off the play fake, here's May. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to be fourth down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Up second and 4 at the Patriots 43-yard line.
Lockett headed in motion. Howell. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Panthers 60. Panthers tracking 60.
Lockett headed in motion.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw here on third and short. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Cowboy 80, 110, 10, trap 60, trap 60. 779 Broncos. 19 Lions. Let's go.
To throw is Howell. That one, taken in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Eric Stokes, the corner, there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Third down, they need 5.
Over the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Crazy. 5.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Now May. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. This one into the hands of Beckham. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 15-yard line.
5. Crazy.
May gonna look to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders.
May to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But You gotta make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go! Henderson, tracking 60. 18, back, 18, back. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Check out.
Now it's Howe. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 79 for Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Howell. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's a handoff to Genty running left. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready? Set, hut.
They'll throw with Howell. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
side and taken in by Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out left. Now he takes off. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Now Gibson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Where was that? Eddie, what's that? Right here.
He'll step up and run, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd.
Here's a designed run. He will do it himself. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, what a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Go!
He'll run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here's second down.
Go! 19-18. Take off.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find plenty out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. Bowers the man in motion.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Howell. Moving to his right. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage.
Patriots 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jamario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they'll quickly signal for timeout. It's not looking good, but at least they're going to have one final play. Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. This one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.